Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. And for Houston, in the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Now here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Ivey. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. The shot by Ivey, no good. For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Bulls.
Yeah, that was a real heartbreaker. And what an amazing push they delivered, though, in that third quarter. But again, just coming up short against some tough opposition, and it turned out to be too much to overcome.
Shots good by Durant.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Here's Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Pistons.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Crafty move. In the corner, Ivey with it. Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
No good on that one. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
That one misses. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Thompson. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Cunningham passes to Duren. Harris against Eason. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
That's good from Harris. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
The Rockets trail. Here's KD. Launches it. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's denied. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
For Detroit, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Smith checked in for the Rockets. And so Cunningham nails both of them. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Timeout. Trailing by 4. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Rockets, #1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Ivey against Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's stolen by Duren. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. The finish. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Rockets trail by 6. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kev.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Thompson. You saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to KD. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet. The shot is good off the backboard.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
Detroit leading by 4. And here's Ivey. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's KD. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Ivey passes to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Shoots over Van Vliet. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Pistons leading by 5. Cunningham with it. He has 6. Duren the pass to Harris. 13 feet away. And there's another one for the Pistons.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Check out Cade Cunningham here, coming off a terrific season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And here is Şengün. Hasn't made one yet. Duren against Thompson. Over Thompson. Thompson with the rebound.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ivey passes to Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 9-point Detroit lead. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Thompson surveying the floor. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Harris. Out to Thompson. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Now here is Harris following the shot by Kevin Durant. Pass to Duren. Here's Harris, covered by Van Vliet. Fades away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Smith outside. Right side, Durant. Back to Smith. Harris against Van Vliet. To end the drought. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Yep, it counts. Harris has got 11 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Rockets trail by 11. Van Vliet outside. Back to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Durant inside. It's up against Thompson.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from KD. Harris's shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Şengün. Shoots over Duren. Şengün with the bucket.
Smooth jumper there by Şengün. He's working on stretching things out more when he can.
Thompson against KD. Thompson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now if they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. Okogie's checked in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. That free throw good from Thompson. And so here is Houston. They trail by 14. Holiday against Cunningham. Capella sets a screen for Holiday. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, Capella, one of the very best in the league at getting out of the screen and getting to the right spot.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Duren sets the screen for Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 16.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
And Holiday kicks to Smith. Rebound, Detroit.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Cunningham. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
.107 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Holiday still without a basket. Capella with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Holiday out to the right wing. Smith outside. Here's the 3. The shot will not fall. Detroit leading by 17. Pass to Cunningham. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Capella, and Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Cunningham. To halt the run, and the layup. Good by Şengün. Şengün's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cunningham looking it over. Six on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's Detroit. They lead by 18. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Holland is out there with Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's LeVert in at the 2.
One shot.
The Rockets making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Reed's checked in. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Now, here's Stewart. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. That's a floater go, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
first one falls for him.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
The Pistons making a change here. Quintman's checked in. Smith hits them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Detroit leading by 13. Now here's LeVert. Nothing on the board. Here's the screen. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Smith. Houston needs to get a shot off. 3 on the clock. The shot. The shot by Holiday, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin?
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Pass to Smith.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Houston making a switch. Shepard's checked in. Pass to Okogie. Houston moving it around. And here is Şengün. Guarded by Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. Şengün, no good. Pistons leading by 13. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made one, he's missed 2.
The line for the Pistons, Thompson at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Thompson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
chance now to see the numbers for Şengün. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 19 points per game last year, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Pass to Okogie. Finney-Smith kicks to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. The Rockets with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Thompson surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Rockets trail by 18. Here's Shepherd. No scoring in this one. He takes it in. Okogie misses.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Cunningham with it. He's got 15. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Now Shepherd into the lane. In the corner, Şengün with it. Another miss by Houston. Pistons leading by 20. It's LeVert on the wing. No good on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Shepherd. And it's Houston on the break, moving it up. Şengün passes to Okogie. Houston moving it around. Now Shepherd back to Smith, trying to end the drought. The Rockets with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Cunningham. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tari Eason's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Jabari Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. That's good from Cunningham. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's VanVleet. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Eason. Nailed from three-point land.
VanVleet making things happen. Nifty pass.
And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
The Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Pass to Şengün. VanVleet against Cunningham. Takes the 13-footer. VanVleet can't get it to go. Left side, Harris takes a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Rockets trail by 19. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by KD.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And here is VanVleet. Thompson outside. VanVleet outside. Thompson against KD. Stolen by Thompson. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
And here are the Rockets now. Durant up top. He's covered by Thompson. And he gets the bucket.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. That's good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's VanVleet. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Capella with a screen on Cunningham. And VanVleet, here we go. Clock at 4. Thompson passes to Eason. For 3, VanVleet. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body. VanVleet against Cunningham.
Now here is Harris. Defense right on him. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
Greg, you brought up their fast break points. Their offensive system was all about tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. Rockets trailed by 18. Van Vliet outside. Elbow shot. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Pistons leading by 16. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Van Vliet kicks to Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Asar Thompson.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Thompson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And it's LeVert missing. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Eason. Pass to KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. In the corner, Ivey with it. They could use a bucket, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
First free throw is good.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
That one is no good. Well, Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there, made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
Now here's Van Vliet. Detroit with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
He gets it in there.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's KD. And Houston again with the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 22 is their biggest lead. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 23, and good that time. Cunningham's got 12 now in this quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Rockets trail by 15. Durant deciding where to go with it. To the middle. It's tipped. And they're moving it up. Here's LeVert. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Easton passes to Thompson. Pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. Here's Easton. Over Ivey. And it's Houston with another.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. Cunningham right side. Great D that time from Van Vliet. And so it's Detroit looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. 7 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset, or not.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Detroit Pistons.
Slashing, scoring it close, this is my kind of game. I like the grit they're playing with right now.
Yeah, and they're playing really smart. I mean, you keep it going until someone stops it.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Rockets trail by 13. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivey. Harris outside. Ivey with it. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pistons second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Thompson against KD. Now Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Showcasing that vertical. Love seeing Thompson be assertive.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. And here is KD, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Ahead, and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. KD against Thompson. Durant down low. He's got 24 off on the layup.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Rockets trail by 15. Van Vliet outside. Duren against Thompson. Outside, KD. 4 on the clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Rockets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Pistons leading by 12. Cunningham outside. And they double up Cunningham. Going inside, lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 30 points.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And let's take a look now. I'm in Thompson's numbers.
Great showing for him last season. 13th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. Pass to Thompson. Now Easton, guarded by Harris. And stolen by Ivey. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the foul on Tari Eason. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Duren. 6 points for him. Pass to LeVert. Duren sets the screen for LeVert. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cunningham for three.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Rockets trailed by 14. 2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
And here's LeVert after the three-pointer from Cade. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Three-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And here's Ivey. LeVert in the corner. That three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Here's Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Because he's so sharp, Van Vliet can be a very tough guy to defend.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
He hits the second from the line.
An NBA champion and All-Star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Now here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. It's a 16-point game. Şengün inside. Defended by Duren. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pistons leading by 16. To the inside. And stolen by Şengün. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Pass to Ivey. Robinson on the wing. Harris outside. Now here is Robinson. Misses the three. Thompson left side. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to LeVert. Now Ivey. Here's LeVert. Still scoreless. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Eason with it. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Ivey passes to Robinson. Back to Ivey. Now here's LeVert. Inside and stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Eason. Şengün against LeVert. Thompson passes to Durant. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Durant's got 16 here in the second half. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. Like, you can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tari Eason. Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And Okogie subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And the rebounding you just talked about, I did a night out. They controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Here is Durant. 37 points for him. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Caris LeVert.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Pistons leading by 4. Right now, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Cade Cunningham. Allie, what do they say?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's KD. Durant uses his size and close.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. 22 is their biggest lead. Down low. Here's Harris. Stewart passes to Harris. Looking for LeVert. He gets it there. Misses the baby hook.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's LeVert. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, you give Caris LeVert that kind of positioning, guys, I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. A step-back shot here. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Durant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Ivey. He's tightly guarded, and that one is off. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Durant, and yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Ivey passes to Stewart. Back to Ivey. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
.102 left in the third. Now Durant. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 5. Durant against LeVert. KD's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LeVert kicks to Robinson. Stewart with the screen on Smith. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Davison. Finney-Smith, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one is off. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Clintman in at the power forward position. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Davison. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 3. LeVert finds Cunningham. LeVert sets a screen for Cunningham. Releases. Rebound by Smith. And for Houston, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Davison. Now here's Şengün. Guarded by Stewart, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Now here's Cunningham. T right on him. And here's Stewart. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in.
For Detroit, number 5, Ron Hollins.
Şengün against Stewart. Davison, the pass to Şengün. And they take the lead. Şengün's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
No problems knocking that one down. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And that's just good awareness and vision from Cunningham.
Robinson's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Davison. Pass to Şengün. Over Stewart. That misses off the backboard. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. They kick out to Cunningham. On the clock. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Davison. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Davison's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Cunningham outside. The 11-footer and too long on the shot. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Here's LeVert. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Davison. Here's Şengün, guarded by Stewart. Şengün with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. checked in for Holland. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Cunningham passes to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to LeVert. Cunningham on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now here's Durant. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Cunningham against Holiday. LeVert from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. KD on the wing. Back to Şengün. To the middle. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Over Robinson. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Şengün. Durant's got 54 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pistons trail by 4. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Durant. Cunningham outside. Six on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And then for Detroit, Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Smith scanning the floor. Here's KD. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6. On the wing, Harris. KD with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Pass to Duren. Now Harris. Finney Smith defending. Pocket 6. Here's Ivey. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Now, here's Ivey. They need this, and the layup is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Rockets leading by 6. Outside, KD. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Jabari Smith. Houston on D. Harris kicks to Ivey. Inside, stolen by Durant. One-on-one here. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Putting that ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Quality feed by Fred VanVleet.
Pass to Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Houston leading by 10. And here is VanVleet. Durant with a screen on Cunningham. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. And stolen by Thompson. By himself. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Pistons trail by 12. Thompson passes to Duren. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Ivey. Detroit, no good that time either. Rocket shooting, indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. He got it again. Sensational.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Ivey with it. 5 to shoot. From deep. Cleared away by Eason. Rockets leading by 14. Now here's VanVleet. Launches it. Rebounded by Thompson.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Now Cunningham. Strong move off the glass.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so it's Cade with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. Here's Eason. High post, Cade is up against Johnson.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And he makes the first. Duren hits them both.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Van Vliet against Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. And that's his 4th foul of the contest. It's a 14-point game. Cunningham outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duren. Got it to go.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Now Van Vliet. And here are the Rockets now. They're on an 18-6 run. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pistons trailed by 14. Here's Ivey. Now Cunningham. Count it!
As a playmaker, Ivey has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And here is Van Vliet. Cade with it. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Sengun. Got it to go off the glass.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against Detroit.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Sengun with a screen on Cunningham. Duren pulls it down. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.